All right, everybody, we have our next game. Now, the bonks room just got created, so Puddin', if you don't mind, I'm going to do the same thing where I'll just tell them, hey, you let us know when you're close to starting up, and then we'll bail if this game is still going, okay?
No problem.
I figure that just gives our viewers something to watch instead of staring at me looking off into the darkness. So for SDW to the north on Trident, this is their first game. They've got Gearing, a Vampire Deuce, a Moskva unique upgrade, and Admiral Schroeder, actually two of them. Interesting, first time seeing that in this tournament. Unique upgrade Moskva, Annapolis, and Ohio, and a Vermont. All right, Puddin', what do we got to the south?
We have a ledge mod gearing with a concealment gearing. No ledge mod for you.
Yeah.
And the non-ledge mod is going with a Golden Lou, a Moskva, and Montana to the reload 4-5 side.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Des Moines is going to the island, which would typically be behind Bacon.
Mm-hmm.
The ledge mod gearing is heading over with the Nevsky to where Chocolate would be, and the Ohio is going that way. Looks like the Marsilli is also heading over to where Apples would have been, which is the reload buff at E4. F4, whatever one. Nevsky opens up for some reason. I don't like that. That should tell everybody what the kite side is, because Nevsky. And oof, did he get touched for opening up?
Mm-hmm. One of the I don't know why you necessarily want to open up just because you can shoot doesn't mean that you should.
It looks like they're gonna smoke the Des Moines towards this damage buff.
Very
Or they're
aggressive
gonna
early play.
or they're gonna smoke them up so they could possibly get this. Is Des Moines gets his rare turret incapacitated, and well, no offense, the smoke screen got messed up. He didn't cut towards the island enough, but there are single fire torps from the vampire coming in on him.
Okay, and unfortunately, Puddin', we need to go.
Well, that was a quick game.
Close game, could have gone either way.
Go
But
Team Bravo.
we gotta go. Okay, good. You know what? I'm glad that they're being very efficient now. They got the room up. Vamp Deuce does kill the gearing that went up the middle. So that's, I gotta say, it's looking good for SCW to start.
Feet and box. There we go.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna go back to the tournament screen for just a moment, guys, as we go and get you guys all set up for bonks versus feet. Here we go. Bonks, feet. Bonks and feet. And for this one, bonks, it was Annapolis and Conde. That's right. It basically said we want no super ships. That's why would you take another super ship besides those two? I mean, what, Petrie? You could take the Petrie, I suppose. And then we have Gearing and Harugamo Band. All right. And let them know that I am good and ready. All right. We have our first game. Look at that. Nice, efficient, room up. People come in, they go. What I'd like to see in a tournament, y'all.
I can't stand that. I love all the confusion.
Puddin' lives for the confusion.
Interesting, we're on ocean.
We start on ocean. That is correct. And we have feet in the green and bonks in the red. Last I checked, both teams were fighting it out for first place in the group. So this will be a very important matchup between both teams. Now, this is a best of 3. I have a strong feeling we're going to find out. We're going to get ourselves to that game 3. So over on the feet side, we've got the Shimakaze. That's JCD and a unique upgrade. What is he running? Torpedo range. He's got 12s. Maka and a Kleber with unique upgrade. Interesting choice. Lucky DP and a Nevsky with range. There's our Hindenburg again. They like the Hindenburg with a bunch of letters. Another Nevsky. That's Lucifer with range as well. And we've got a Goliath, Kurushinier, also heading north. And then a second Goliath, Eligio Ferrari heading south, backed up by Daniel Rusev in a Mecklenburg. Now, if you look at his build, Puddin, he's got the consumables upgrade and his full secondaries-ish. And then Driftwood in a Conqueror with Furious. And improved repair party readiness, IRR, right? That third point thing, you have to get 2 million potential damage for you to get an extra heal. He already gets 4. I guess he just wants that 5th badly.
Oh, I thought talents didn't work. Isn't that a talent?
That's a commander skill. IRR is a commander skill.
We have a Black, Gdansk, Des Moines, and I think this is the first time we have seen a Patre and Napoli, all for bonks heading to apples.
Mm-hmm.
Going to chocolate is Fletcher, Nevsky, Soy, Slava.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting that bonks brought yes to radar.
Mm-hmm.
And that all of it, for the most part, except for one chip, is going to apples.
Yeah, it's almost like
not want to be this clever.
It's almost like they were listening to me when I said Patrie being a super ship option. But yeah, I wouldn't want to be this clever either, especially because of the fact that it's unique upgrade. Oof, Goliath gets smacked a little bit. But with it being unique upgrade, it really doesn't have the gun weight that I could put. Also, it gets deeper to targets before they can radar. So Maka forced to get out of there in the Kleber. It's going to take some hits, though. First trouble.
Well, I like the discipline of we're going to focus the Goliath. And two salvos maybe went out. But it's, no, we're going to focus the Goliath. Clever, don't worry. We'll come back to you. We didn't forget. Nevsky pops his radar and catches the Black, and Black is deep into this radar. There goes the Black Sea Mines. This will take a week and a half for them to get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're now opening up on the Nevsky.
Yeah, and his armor kind of says no.
Good thing Mecklenburg's full secondaries. Nurembergs are not involved yet, and well, they're probably not going to go burr anytime soon with all this smoke.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Danny Rusev is a community contributor. He streams in Europe. All-around cool guy.
With all that action going on at Apples, chocolate got flipped, bacon got flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's going on down.
Todd Howard's detected now in the Fletcher, trying to get out of radar range. He does so, forced to burn a DCP in order to get his engines repaired to get out of that radar range. As the Kleber once again gets detected. He's just running around getting spotted everywhere. Maybe that's the whole idea.
I mean, it's what you bring the French DDs for, to rotate quickly.
Mm-hmm. Bonks in a commanding lead of A. Pretty much no way that Feet can recover at A and pick this back. So you can see them kind of rotating around to C now.
I do like that the green team has pretty much set up the kite everywhere, and they're just going to rely on this shimmy club getting the caps. But
Hmm.
with this shimmy club being together, like, you know where their DDs are. So, like, okay, there's only two of them. The only guy who can rotate quickly is a club. Shimmy is fast, but not as fast as a club. That pretty much going to leave,
Look at
at
these
least
Fletcher
some caps
Torps.
somewhere.
Look at these Fletcher Torps. Will they hit JCD Shimakaze, who's currently sailing completely broadside
Yeah,
to them, and he's
but we
turning
also have
away.
Cadence
This will be a
Torps.
disaster. Takes one big time right amidships. Oof. And here comes the radar catching the Kleber, and it's going to catch JCD Shimakaze. JCD will
Oh,
die momentarily.
oh, and
Ooh,
he got caught bow in.
exactly. Meanwhile, the black does go down on the other side. Great shots there from Ferrari's Goliath. But
They
JCD
need to,
is in big trouble.
they need to get him. They need to make cover up for the black, and there we go.
Oh, somebody used the special camo. Meanwhile, Feats Nevsky goes down as it was trying to kite away. Ooh, Fletcher Torps.
Lab is still
Tower
caught in this
dodges.
radar, or got caught with Gdansk radar.
Mm-hmm.
Des Moines comes out. He is broadside to a Mecklenburg and Goliath. I don't like those odds, but okay, there's a lot of Goliaths on this map.
And I believe New Jersey is one of the tournament organizers as well.
New Jersey, fix my name, please. But I mean, here's the difference between 3 destroyers versus 2. Your spotting is now down to 2 options: get shot at or club.
Yes. And Kleb is very low to the point where do you really want him going around spotting?
It may be all he can do, especially like you say, ledge mod kind of means you've given up the go yeet somebody, or go delete somebody.
Well, you can still use the torpedoes. It's just that the reload for the guns is really, negatively impacted. But with this health pool being what it is, the idea of eating somebody with torpedoes just isn't going to happen anymore.
Well, I dare say for this particular map,
Oh, look, Kleber detected again on radar.
you're talking club torps. Like, there's no, oh, I can ambush this guy easily.
Right.
Right? There's way too much radar for BONKS. BONKS was like, well, you can't hide, so we'll just make our own islands, and then we'll, poor Des Moines, poor New Jersey.
Nice hit on New Jersey. The problem is you can see here feet splitting their fire. Some are shooting the Gdansk and some are shooting the Des Moines. And that's a huge problem. They need to focus one of the two. Matter of fact, Des Moines now with 246. Is he going to survive? He doesn't.
No.
Nevsky with one last shot into him. The torpedoes would have killed him anyways.
Oh no, they actually might have died. They might have actually just died right at him if he would have survived.
That's what I mean. Right, yeah.
No, the torpedoes died right by the Des Moines, like they wouldn't have hit him.
All skill, no luck. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Hindenburg is not long for this world.
Gdansk
He's the
is
next
spotted
focus
by
target.
Nevsky, so Gdansk is going to go down.
Yep. Beat now starting to turn this game around. They are still equal on ships because that Hindenburg is pretty much going to die soon. Hindenburg is playing way too close for Hindenburg. He should be 2 grid squares to the north.
He's still surviving. He's now dark.
Yeah, because BONKS split their fire. But people are now still shooting. They're still trying to hit where they think the Hinden is going to be. The Hinden's a full minute away from heal. So he just needs to start like backing up or something.
Oh,
nice hit there.
So much worse.
Mm-hmm. This is our first time seeing a Slava this game too, by the way.
A lot of new ships. Like like you say, a Hindenburg. Ooh, Nevsky's in getting in trouble.
He's
but
gone.
Here's the problem. Do you finish Nevsky or do you split your fire again and try to kill the Hindenburg?
The answer is yes. I don't know why that
Yeah,
Hindenburg is detected again, but
I think you focused on Nevsky.
I would completely agree with you. But somebody shot
Somebody
the
did
Hindenburg and
and
missed.
missed. It's only a matter of time for the Nevsky.
There he goes.
There he goes.
The big problem for feet is they went straight into the middle. Well, they did get their own Nevsky to boot, but I would have liked to have seen them go farther to the 910 line, then hook south.
Now,
Nice hit on the Goliath there.
ooh, torpedoes. I'm not going to like Fletcher Kleber bumping each other, but it's going to have to happen.
Yep. Yep. Hindenburg is on his next heal. Only problem is he kind of wants to get another heal up before he really gets shot at. Radar up now. Might catch the Kleber.
No.
Oh, look at Bowser. Look at Bowser's battery. They've been working him down hard. Bowser does go dark.
He needs to stay dark. He needs to heal.
He's going to.
And there's the power of the Goliath. It may not have DPM, but it does have survivability.
Yep.
And that Hindenburg is still alive.
Note that the Petrie took another HE salvo. It did not set a fire because his DCP was active. Part of that is because of the slot 1 DCP module.
I think the Fletcher is going to have to make a play on the club. The club gets spotted. Are people going to open up on the club? Patre did take a shot in on the Goliath, it looks like.
Yeah,
But
meanwhile...
people are going to focus on the club. You can get rid of that club who's using his reload booster. It's almost GG.
Yep. Meanwhile, Todd is smoking up and losing a lot of hit points. They should be able to get the Kleb. Should be able to get the Kleber.
Kleber. Live, Kleber. Just live.
Wow.
Oh my god, he's just gonna live. Oh, they're both so low. We have 7 minutes, guys. Make this interesting. Or 3 minutes.
Give us content.
Well,
Danny
I mean, the Fletcher
Rusev's-
has to push into Bacon.
Ironically enough, Danny Rusev's secondaries are not firing off on the Napoli. No, they are. Okay. We just don't see them because...
Oh, I barely see them because I'm so zoomed out. Patra's taking a shot. Napoli's coming under heavy fire because he's got no more smoke.
Yeah, Fuel Inspector is kind of stuck in the middle right now. He is able to get into the B cap and go dark as Driftwood moves farther forward. And I think he's trying to make a play. And the Goliath and Hindenburg are both in a kiting away position. Hindenburg is out of heals. Goliath is out of heals. We're getting down to the point where one kill is going to decide this game.
Wonder why the Hindenburg's out of heals.
I wonder. Driftwood takes a torpedo and the conch. He doesn't care.
Right, but that did incapacitate one of his turrets.
Uh-oh, the horror.
Well, I mean, that does... You know, like, if something was spotted, what do you do? DCP that?
Yeah. More importantly, he's flooding. And the reason why that's important is because with him flooding, one, it activates his Furious, which is why he's not DCPing, but two, it slows him down so he can't push into B as quickly as he probably needs to. Technically, they are still in the lead points-wise, but that will change before the game timer runs out. So they still need to find a way into B.
And how do you do that? Like, even if you trade DDs, right?
You send Daniel Rusev straight in. You got to get your mech going.
Let's see, Goliath is trying to push BONKS Conqueror. I think you just shove. I think if I was BONKS, I'd be having my Slav start pushing towards B to stop Daniel from pushing into B.
That's what I mean, right? He's the only real asset that can make a major play, as Driftwood actually is stopping and reversing I'm
Oh,
confused about this a little bit. Maybe they're trying to get Daniel in a position so they can both push together. That's the only thing I could think of. Bowser
oh, Torch
is,
just missed, but are they
yeah.
going to hit the Goliath? Oh, they
Well,
died just in front of him.
and the Goliath is spotted, so he's got to watch out for lava shells. He's out of heals too, by the way. Just misses that one. I'm surprised. Okay, there we go. Now the Goliath is starting to open up on Bowser. I was waiting for that.
There
There
goes
we go.
Bowser. That
That
changes
was
the lead.
huge. That was huge. And I was looking over there
Bonks
for a
needs a
bit,
kill.
and he wasn't shooting. And I was like, why are you not shooting? Bonks is going to get a kill. They're going to kill the Goliath. There's no way the Goliath can survive this. He's out of heals. He's stuck bow in. He's in basically permanent detection range, so he's dead. So that will give them a time extension at the cost of the Des Moines cruising for Merm's hit point pool.
I like Todd staying in B because
Yeah,
that Club's got to be careful.
I don't like Daniel turning away like this. He should be going straight into B right now. I mean, he can't afford to turn away. Look at the timers.
Now we got 54 seconds, and this
That's
Conqueror's
right.
just been, dealing with these torps. So it's like send the club with the Mecklenburg and pray to God that Fletcher's out
Mm-hmm.
of smoke.
And he is, by the way. Okay, so Maka is now getting into the B cap.
Club spotted. Oh, Todd
Todd
opened up
spotted.
with no smoke.
Des Moines goes down to the Hindenburg. Todd opens up. Now he's going to be spotted for 20 seconds because of that. Can Feet get the kill?
They need to get the kill. If
It needs
not,
to happen. Here comes Daniel Rusev's shots, and they are just off. Secondaries continuing to fire in. Primaries coming in from the side. Everybody's missing.
live, Todd, live.
He actually is at 87 hit points.
That's 87 more points than he needs.
You mean
Finals.
86?
No, 87.
Right,
No,
it's
he's running with
86
Corp.
more. Okay. Anyway, they're still trying to fish for him, and here's the part now where
30 seconds.
Daniel, look at that, 998, and that's it. Team Red
Wow.
wins because they took way too long. I'm really surprised at the decision to not send Daniel in with his Mecklenburg a minute or two ago. That would have pushed the Fletcher off. I'm surprised the Conqueror sat so long. I mean, I can understand maybe the reverse, but then you gotta go. And he didn't go. He just stopped. And it's like, no, 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 no. Both battleships go at once. You can't handle both battleships. Great job, Bonks. They held on.
I think you sent Daniel in knowing that the Fletcher's torps are looking at Conqueror.
That's what I mean. You send
Right.
both in together because now the Fletcher can't torp both, or he can, but far less effective. So,
Oh,
mm, Fletcher was what, 57 hit points?
87.
87. I thought it was 57, and whatever. 76, something like that. All right, let's get an ad break going, and let's take a look at our tournament so far and see if there's anything else to report. Yep, Feet and Bonks tied up. Huge match this game. Huge. Meanwhile, it looks like Ape has secured the #1 spot for Group 1. Who are they fighting now? Ape is fighting Bao2. Okay, so it's possible that Bao2 actually defeats Ape. If they defeat Ape, Bao2 defeats Ape 2-0. I'm not sure if that... we'll have to check the rules. That could force a tiebreaker game. Interesting. Crazy into this battle. Well, are you not entertained? Take a moment and catch up on Discord messages in various locations. I don't know why Discord says I have a new message in my Discord because I literally don't. Nope, I do. Okay, down here. Okie dokie. So, Super 1660, thank you very much. Let's take a moment and highlight all the people here. We've got Jake Shuffle in, we've got Real Eye Duckman, Elusive Spider, Rog LC, Master Arn, with, as always, the nicest comments ever. Cobra 5.0, Breach Blocked. It's a fun name, Breach Blocked. Our Mac 14, Flint 007, Wife Aggro, Stackrow 1, Sabeti, Old Salty Sailor. Can't remember if I said Flint, so I'll say it again. Flint 007, Bownetter to do. And everybody else that's lurking away, thank you very much for being here. Philip Greenwood. Hug of Death. Dizank. T-Will Nuffy, Beefall 90, Chukwama. Andrew Memorex, Cosmos, 111111111. Smalcrow. I think that covers everybody. Game is ended. Daniel Rusev. I'm going to shout Daniel Rusev out so that people can learn about Daniel and what he's all about. There it is. What's going on? You all right?
Yeah, I think we're just waiting on one individual. This is our last series.
This is our last series, correct? We may end up trying to find another game should one be possible, but I don't know. And I just realized nobody reminded me about Stream Raiders. Apologies, y'all. I'm gonna get that going now. We got a little off tempo today because of the surprised early start. Don't worry, we'll be ready for that next weekend, won't we, Puddin'? I'll take that as a yes. Knowing Puddin', that means he ran to the bathroom for a moment, or is playing with the puppers, or both things, frankly, and that's okay. A big thank you to everybody for tuning in, sticking through ad breaks. Appreciate you for doing that. It means a lot. And it's fun to be able to bring you guys a different tournament, something that's a bit more unique. Oh, and I forgot to tell you all, if you want to see the rule sets and all that, exclamation point Enterprise takes you to all that information. Could probably, it doesn't matter. I'm basically done with, no, I'll edit it anyway. Exclamation point Enterprise G Tournament A3. Bots replacement. I had day 3 twice because I was in such a hurry. Puddin', if you can hear me, we are starting now.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Who's on the left? Bonks is on the left. I can do my regular setup. All right. I'll see you all in 4. Here we go, everybody. Game 2 of our final round for the day, it's scheduled wise at least. It's Bonks versus Feet.
And
Bonks
this is
bringing.
for first place, right?
This is for
Or-
first place in their group. That is correct. Currently, Bonks is up 1 over Feet. So Bonks has a chance to make this a 2-0 sweep. We'll take a look at if that works. For Bonks, they've got Pyko 73 and a Daring, Todd Howard's Radiant, and a Fletcher once again. Chief Ender or Clef Ender in a Marceau. Behind them is Fuel Inspector and an Admiral Schroeder this time. Killstar and a Nevsky. Cruising for Merm is now in a Napoli, and our first time seeing a Novosibirsk is Rias. Interesting choice. Backed up by Bowser in a Kremlin with unique upgrade, and the Birkenacker in a Wisconsin. What do we have to the south, Puddin'?
For the south, we have a unique gearing with Nevsky San Martin in tow, heading towards Apples. For San Martin, we've seen in the tournament.
Yeah.
Daring is heading to Chocolate. Looks like Napoli, Moskva, and Ohio are trying to make a ship. And Daniel's now in a ledge mod Kurfürst.
Yeah. Daniel,
Let's
I
see if
think.
this bold strategy of trying to reproduce a ship in the middle of a battle works out for them.
I don't know. I was going to say, though, Daniel is pretty darn good in Kurfürst. I've seen a lot of his streams where he's doing just that. He's playing that ship, usually in ranked battles. So we'll see if he's able to make something happen. I don't think it was the ship last game. It was positioning that caused the problems. So we'll see what happens this time.
Oh, if he makes something happen, he's just going to go, I told you guys GK is better than Mecklenburg.
That's right.
I would definitely pull the I told you so.
That's right. Now, there's 2 things going for Feet right now. The fact that they are the Bravo spawn, the South spawn, and the fact that they are down a game means I am rooting for Team Feet. I want a game 3.
You can't root for my team. You have to root for the green team. Those are the rules in the
Okay.
rule set.
So instead, I will root against the green team. How's that sound?
Okay, that's completely different and not the same thing.
Putting Novosibirsk. Why Novosibirsk?
Because you can't bring petrol? Is it in banned?
Yeah.
So
Has it been banned? Let's see.
see.
No, it hasn't been banned.
Who knows?
It's not banned. I mean, it's a super ship, right? It's a super petro. But
I don't know.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, petrol works just as good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're tired of unique mod Petro, so they're like, well, we're tired of your unique mod Petro, so go play Nova.
Fair enough. Shots coming in on Killstar's Nevsky, all the way on the other side of the map on the 1 line. Decent hits, nothing huge.
That they're leaving the Ohio here to kind of cover the mid. Shoots at the Wisconsin.
And Moskva.
I think it's going to be interesting.
Moskva's getting hit quite a bit as he tries to get to that position where he's behind this island there. A lot of shells going to come in from that 9-10 line push on this Moskva.
I don't like the Napoli splitting up for
on the red team.
What team am I?
Feet.
Yeah, red team. Feet.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're stronger together.
I would agree with you.
You've got one pushing and one kiting.
I don't quite understand that. I also don't understand the decision to push forward with smokescreen on. I mean, I'm guessing he's trying to find something that his secondaries can shoot at, but here's the problem. He is now committed. Because he either has to stop and reverse bow into a whole bunch of enemies and torpedoes, or he has to continue to go through. I really don't like this decision. This was a very bad decision.
Howard over at A gets spotted briefly by radar. Comes another radar to get him reacquired.
See if we can catch that action over there while we're looking at the Napoli that now is detected.
I think more importantly, with the Deering capping B, he's now rotating over to Apples to cap that. He's fully aware that there's radar going, so he just has to, be patient, which means the Gearing going in may get spotted by the Deering because the radar is about to go down. And Howard's like, guys, I can survive with 87 HP. I did last game.
That's right. Yep, he does manage to save the ship, walk away. And you're right, Pyko is going to be in a position to go into ACAP. Daniel now going full aggression over on the 9 line. Lucifer's Napoli has turned back in. I guess they've decided that they want both Napolis pushing together. Why wouldn't you?
They should have decided that from, I don't know, the start.
Yeah, that's all right. Whatever. Bowser's coming under withering fire, being forced to just say, nope, I'm out of here.
Daring is reversing into Apples. The Daring is getting it.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Daring got spotted.
Maka backs in with his gearing, with his unique upgrade. Does do the spotting thing for a little bit. He gets detected for just a moment. Question is, will he take torpedoes for sitting here? He's looking like he might. If he backs up just a little bit. Nope.
Oh my
he did it.
Gosh. I'm going to blame desync, even though, nice dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Daring Ohio pushed into Bacon.
Very aggressive position by Feet, but I think they kind of need it based off the fact that they've aggressively pushed forward on the 910 line.
Well, or they could just be true Bacon lovers.
Mm-hmm.
Daring smokes up, but Nova's got its radar. I'm surprised that hasn't been popped, or realistically, they're waiting for the Wisconsin's guns to be reloaded to get this reset. Yep, there goes the radar.
And we have a triple Venn diagram written out on the ocean. Gotta love when they do that.
I have no idea what your big fancy words. Oh, Daring is getting reset.
Mm-hmm.
But that's going to be the only salvo that's going to be able to reset the Daring because it's Nova radar. Nova pushing into the gap. If the Moskva hits his radar now, this poor Nova. Torps are going at Nova's last known. They don't know. And there's the Moskva radar. They wanted to know where he is. The Daring should have waited for those torpedoes.
Absolutely. San Martin is almost dead at A.
Oh, it's the San Martin. He'll heal up quickly or just die.
He's gonna die. I don't know how he ended up in the ACAP, but he shouldn't have been there.
More importantly, how did you not get your funny button?
Right. That too.
But the Daring should have waited for the torps, as we were saying. Now, Feet does have 2 caps. Working on a 3rd cap. They are down a ship. So having these caps is going to be huge.
Oh, Maka with like a 6th sense just leaving the perfect time to dodge those torps. That was... Oof, that's a brown alert.
Looks like Daring is coming back to Bacon. Wisconsin not holding up versus Ohio.
Fuel Inspector and the Schroeder is the current focus fire target for Feet on the 10 line. That Kremlin decided to back away. He keeps trying to shoot at the Napoli that's all the way on the side and also pointed right at him, so he's not going to get much use out of that.
Well, Nevsky, Daring were shooting at Wisconsin, so
Look at Rusev advancing slowly with his Hydro going.
looks like Feet is actually conceding A. They're trying to get this Wisconsin down in the middle.
And here comes some single-fire torps from the Daring.
Wisconsin forced to move up to get the island cover to go dark.
Mm-hmm.
If Ohio W is right now, he should be okay, but he's still reversing.
Look at Daniel. Daniel took some more torpedoes. He's now sideways to Bowser's Kremlin, who backed out so he can shoot at him. He does kill the Schroeder, but he's gonna die himself just in a moment. There it is. It feels very bad.
One torp, two torps. They did get a flood, so the DCP's down on Ohio, out at Bacon.
And single fire torps coming into the Novosibirsk. He's going to take one. That forces out the DCP. He's up on radar.
Oh, Daring get caught by the Moscow radar.
Yep.
That definitely
push
tells
Pyko back.
A side, Daring has rotated back. I'm sure they knew that when the cap was flipping.
Right. So you have a Gearing Nevsky versus Fletcher Nevsky over on the A side.
Wow, Napoli's out of smoke. And reverse, if I was just Napoli over on chocolate, I
Just ram the Kremlin.
just go for the Kremlin.
You're so close. Just ram him.
Especially considering he's in reverse.
Yeah.
He doesn't W.
Right. Instead, he's backing up. Yeah. Instead, he's backing up so he can get himself killed. He's out of heals. He's out of smoke.
He's out of smoke. He's out of
HP.
life.
Yeah.
I mean, he's out of fighters. I mean, thank God you've got those unlimited DCPs.
And now it's too late. See, now Bowser's already started moving forward, and he lost so much hit points earlier. And he lost that really good opportunity. And I gotta say, it's not looking good for Feet.
No, well, there is a low health Nova. It's a Nova at the end of the day, so good luck with that.
I mean, nobody can really shoot it.
I mean, even if you could, like, you got to get the fires. Like, I'm surprised you don't reverse your Moskva and get him on the other side of the island to start going out after this Nova.
Yeah, exactly. Or have him go forward to get behind him. Like something. He's just been sitting there. Oh well.
Like, you can't put it all on this Daring to get it done. Daring's
Daring.
gonna lose too much. It's gonna lose too much HP trying to do this.
And there goes the other Napoli. So that's a complete wipe on that side. All they'd accomplished was sinking one enemy ship with their 3.
Listen, it was the most dangerous ship, and they saved an official wargaming blowout.
Okay, well that's important.
That's the most important.
Novo DCPs. He's got a heal going.
That's what I
gets
mean.
set
He
on-
just reverses. Yeah, he just reverses. He'll be fine.
And that's what I mean about sending the Moskva up. Instead, they just told him to sit there and play Sudoku or something.
Maybe he's watching YouTube videos.
That's what I would be doing right now.
Todd Howard is spotted along with the kill star over at Apple's BONKS.
I don't think he really cares.
Smoke.
Right, exactly. Daring continuing to try to kill the Novo. As the Moskva's like, oh cool, I have people I can shoot now, because they just came to him.
I would be thinking, oh crap, they can shoot me.
Oh my goodness, the Novo survived. That's decent hit from the Ohio, but
And it still survives.
Still survives. Now, remember, all these teams will still show up next weekend. It's just a question of seeding. So, BONKS currently looking pretty good. If that's the case, they should be seeded for Saturday, meaning they get a bye in the first round.
The only ship that would potentially be in trouble is the Nova, who just picks up daring smoke to make sure he can get to another heal.
Yep, good teamwork there. And he's got to heal in 10 seconds anyway.
Wisconsin should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Moskva not doing okay.
No.
That's we're trying to get this kill on this Kremlin. Unfortunately, probably should be shooting HE, not AP. This is what I talk about with these good players. Know how to make you shoot AP too long. You know,
Yep.
Whenever I help people with clan battles, I literally yell at cruisers, stop shooting AP. Like, I don't care if the target's broadside. If it's not on fire, you better be shooting HE.
Todd Howards goes down at A, so there is a chance for Feet to get into the cap, but the fact that BONKS has all 3 caps right now, you got the Ohio trying to get in to stop the bleeding, it's only a matter of time. 2 minutes left. That will change when both ships get into the A and B caps, but...
If you can get this Wisconsin down, Ohio dodges all of these torpedoes from the daring, you have a chance.
Well, Wisconsin went dark once again and started healing.
Our Moskva's turned into a coral reef, adding to the island.
Correct. Ohio does take only 1 torpedo from the daring. Could have been a lot worse.
Better question is, are torpedoes from the other daring ready from Jay? Does have to deal with the Nova, who does have a radar ready, and he opened up, so they know they have to get this kill on something. And the Nova, Kremlin, Marcel, Napoli are all coming unspotted behind.
That's right. Not looking good.
Apple's flipped because Mr. Todd Howard's died. Nevsky's doing a smart thing, just yeeting myself somewhere else. Sadly, the only thing that can shoot the Wisconsin is a daring, and with 3 minutes left, it would probably take all 3 minutes in the normal timer to whittle him down.
Meanwhile, Pimp Vader is going to die, and that will not be enough, but it will definitely seal the deal, right? JCD trying desperately to make something happen. Not gonna. Good daring play, though.
Very good, but the Nova's gonna pop his radar, so the Marcel can just go, hey, you forgot about me, buddy.
JCD pulling over for some McDonald's.
Well, I mean, I think it was pulling over for shore leave. Nice
well, that's
torpedoes.
a fun trade.
I mean, unfortunately, one team can afford to trade, the other team not so much.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll let you guys figure out what team could not afford to trade so much.
Hey, look, the Wisconsin might finally die.
No.
All right,
Wisconsin.
so daring traded 2 for 1, which is good, but he needed to trade 5 for 1 in order to bring this game back.
Shameful, daring. You can't trade 5 ships.
He needed an Optimus Prime moment, right?
He needed a Conqueror super heal in something to actually reprint and make another ship of him.
Right.
With the Torp reload, and like he needed all the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
He needed to be yelling at Wargaming, there's not enough buttons on my keyboard for everything I have.
That's right.
Well, I mean, this is pretty much over in like one. Wow. The score timer, game timer are actually identical.
Yes, they are.
But that won't last long because I'm sure somebody's going to die.
I don't think so. He'll start kiting away in the Nevsky. I mean, he's low, but whatever. And then you've got Maka now. He spots the Novo. Novo's just gonna radar in 20 seconds anyways. The game itself is over in 38 or so.
Well, fine. We won't get your death pick.
Matter of fact, that's kind of funny. Well, I took one earlier.
Gearing open up though.
He might as well. He knows it's over. He knows I want a death pick. Thank you, Maka.
You're welcome for saying that, so he can go, oh, excuse me, streamer say something? Not gonna happen? Hold on.
From 4 minutes in the future? Exactly right. He just happened to know. Alright, well, Puddin', we gotta go looking. You mind?
Go looking? What is there, only one more team playing?
We're done. Unless there's anything else that's up.
That's what I mean. I don't think anybody's...
Wait. Oh, they also ran a banned ship?
Who did what?
Feet had a banned ship. What? Feet banned a gearing, and they ran a gearing. Whoops. So it would have been a DQ anyway.